compared to animals, maybe plants may be seen as silent and motionless beings, but also the plants, in the plants world there are a lot of interesting beings, and I will talk about a kind of a tree. It is named Moringa Oleifera, and it is just widespread in Africa, in India, and also in Indonesia. And you can see this on the screen, the pictures of this tree. It really has very different features. The first interesting feature of this tree is many parts of the moringa, they are eatable. For example, in some regions, the immature seed pods, and in some regions, its leaves. In some regions, its mature seeds, and also its roots. Also, its flowers are eatable of this tree, and also they say that when the flowers of this tree are cooked, they are said to taste like mushrooms, mashallah. And but this tree doesn't only supply food or fuel for us, but also it purifies the water, it cleans the water. It is really very interesting. It is very important feature for a tree to have, of course, because how can a tree know how to clean water? And when the scientists search about this feature of this tree, they really amazed by the details. When the crushed seeds of this plant are put into the muddy water, it makes the particles in water clog and so sinks to the bottom of the water, and it removes all muddiness from the water. And in addition to this, it also amazingly kills the bacteria and viruses as it sinks to the bottom, because Allah has created a kind of a antibacterial a kind of a protein that has antibacterial features inside the seeds of this tree. And of course, after these details, scientists plan to tie this protein to the soil and clean the bacteria and also the organic compounds which were harmful in the soil.
Yes.
But however, for now they don't know the answer of the question. The only problem is right now is, for example, they have to ensure the sustainability of the cleanness of the water. But because if the appropriate techniques are not used, the organic compounds could return to the water again. But with seed, there is not kind of a risk. But we actually right now couldn't discover how the seeds ensure the sustainability of the cleanness. And of course, when we know that, we can see that this spatial structure of the plant is only one of the details of the Allah's creation, mashallah. Yes. Allah is the only one who knows the plants, every quality these plants have, and also who created these plants are Allah with everything in the universe. And this truth is also revealed in the Quran. Allah says that I seek refuge in Allah from the accursed Satan. The trees all bow down in prostration in Surah Al-Rahman verse 6, mashallah.
Mashallah. And it is, as you said, this is one plant that is cleaning the water, and we have we are so weak that we cannot purify the water by ourselves. We needed machines, we needed the special inventions to be made so we can purify and drink clean water. Yes. But here we see a plant, a little plant that can purify the water and use it.
Yes.
So it is a great miracle of Allah's creation.
And also Allah creates soil as a filter.
Yes.
For water, because the rain goes down to the soil and then the soil filters it to the underground water, and then it goes up, and it is easy for us to find clean water all the time.
Yes. That tree has no brain, has no soul. He cannot know that people need, and he needs a clean water. He doesn't know how to purify the water. He doesn't know why they need to purify water.
Yes.
But Allah created them, so Allah created them to do like this.
Mashallah.
And Allah don't need any example to do this, because it is like this from the time it first came in its existence. So there is no example of another thing, but when we make some machine, we need example. We need to see something from the nature mostly, where Allah created it. So we say, yes, this is, we can use this like this, and we make this machine like this and make use of it, and we made creation, we made invention.
Yes.
But Allah don't need anything like
course.
this. He creates everything without example.
One of a sudden.
One of a sudden, yes, mashallah.
With the command be, inshallah.
Yes,
Mashallah.
only with B.
Be, mashallah.
And I want to show a book of Harun Yahya, Mr. Adnan Oktar, about the artistry in color, Allah's artistry in color. It is a great book where our brothers and sisters can read more examples of these creatures and this wonderful creation of Allah.
Inshallah.
Inshallah.